pretend that something's a hamburger, it's a trans burger. It has to go through a lot, just like a trans person has to go through. You want to get a vagina? Guess what? You need general anesthesia, and you have to have a guy who's going to cut your dick in half and use an apple core to make you a vagina. And then you're going to have to take a rubber dick and keep it in there so it doesn't close up.
Yeah,
so you have
by
to
the
dilate.
time you're getting the patty that basically shoots up a school, it's all just filled with nonsense.
It's bad for you.
Yeah.
It's all bad for you. And it's not even satisfying. It's not good. Like when my friend Duncan, you know Duncan Trussell?
Yes, yeah.
He was living in North Carolina, and he sent me a picture during the pandemic. He was like, look, this is all that's available. And all the meat had been gone, and there was just Beyond Burgers. That's all that was left. Everybody had bought all the hamburger, all the steaks, all the chicken, and it was just this fucking bullshit fake meat.
Well, yeah, because at the end of the day, you kind of have to know it's bullshit.
Well, I think in the beginning, like, didn't Kevin Hart have a restaurant where he was just selling all vegan food? People do it because they think they're being a good person. That's what it is.
Sure.
Yeah, I get it. I get the sentiment behind it, but just eat vegetables. If you really want to go that route, just eat vegetables. But guess what? Don't go that route. It's not good for you.
Well, no, we're not designed to do that.
No.
And I'm not saying I have the healthiest diet, obviously, but it's like, yeah, I like steaks. I like meat.
It's probably the only thing keeping you alive.
Probably the only thing I get, yeah. I eat a lot of dyes. I get a lot of migraines.
A lot of dyes, a lot of that red 40 that they're trying to get rid of.
Yeah.
That was another hilarious thing when RFK Jr. was saying that they had to get rid of the red dye 40, and they're like, well, if we do, what will happen to our business? Meanwhile, the same business is selling this same cereal to Canada without the dye because in Canada it's illegal.
Right. Oh, the amount of stuff that we looked at, like our entire breakfast as a kid was just cancer. That's the only thing they advertised on TV.
Just dyes.
Just have a big sugary bowl of cancer and some toast with
just diabetes too, waiting for you. God.
Yeah, it was nuts to think the amount of, because I'm just the microwave generation. Like, yeah, just throw that in the microwave. We can just pour a bowl of this shit that lasts 45 years in the cupboard.
For us, it was TV dinners.
Yeah.
You get a frozen TV dinner, you put it in the oven. The next thing you know, you're eating Salisbury steak. Yum, yum.
And those wonderful potatoes.
Yeah, those little fluffy potatoes are in that little tin.
And occasionally the worst brownie you've ever had.
It's not a good brownie.
No.
I used to love those little TV dinners. I used to think it was a treat when we ate TV dinners.
Oh, yeah. That's how it was at my house.
There's no vitamins in that.
No, you never felt full. You felt gross, but you never felt full.
It's just, you think about it, I mean, even the food pyramid. I mean, how crazy is it that in the 20th century they had it totally wrong? With all the access to books, all the information we had about health and nutrition, they were so wrong. Even with the food, at the bottom of it was all the shit that gives you inflammation. What your foundation is this inflammation-causing bread.
Yeah. Like, what you need here is mostly wheat. You have to make sure you get 18 servings a day of white bread.
With bromate in it. You want to get a lot of that. You want to get a lot of folic acid sprayed on it. Enriched flour is better.
Yeah. Here's sugar. That's in there for some reason. 2 ounces of protein. Make sure you grab that a day.
Tons of sugar, dog. Tons.
Everything.
Everybody had type 2 diabetes when I was a kid. They just didn't know it.
Oh, yeah. Well, everybody's getting it now. It's still constant.
I know. There's never been a time where poor people are so fat.
No, like starving people are obese.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy. Like, you can't get nutrition in your body, but you also have to sit down to get groceries in a cart.
Or go to Disneyland.
Yeah,
Disneyland is the place we find them all.
Yeah, and it's like, why? Like,
because they get the carts for you. They have carts set up there for you because it's a lot of distance you got to cover.
You do, yeah.
A lot of parks.
I just don't see the enjoyment of a ride.
Any rides?
Well, I mean, not the ride you get for free to go from ride to ride, but the actual ride.
Oh.
No, I love rides myself, but if I weighed 400 pounds, I may not enjoy it, or...
Yeah, that would take a lot of the love out of it.
It would, wouldn't it?
It wouldn't fit in those seats.
Especially if you're with your kid and the bar comes down and that one has no protection.
Right. The kid's fucked. The kid's just going to pop right off the top because you're so fat.
Exactly.
Right. Right? There's like this much of a gap.
You've
The
seen
kid's
those
just
people where the
sliding
kid
in and out.
the kid's like looking at his mom all nervous,
Yeah,
like
he
realizing.
should be fucking nervous. You should be terrified. I used to think that when I got on ski lifts. I'm like, this is crazy.
I
They
never.
just let you sit on this thing way, way, way above the mountain.
Oh, and people would fall off all the time.
Yeah.
Because they think it would be funny to jump or what. Dude, it was always bad.
Ooh.
Like, we didn't have mountains in Michigan, but we did have big enough hills. Like, I went skiing. We did a lot of skiing when we were real young. And then I went down it was like a double black diamond, I think they're called.
God.
Yeah, I was like, I got this. And my ski got stuck in a soft mogul, and I just went down it on my face. It looked like 8 dudes beat the shit out of me. Like, I was just like all scarred and bleeding. And then I just didn't ski much after that.
I got a concussion a few years back, and I stopped skiing. I'm like, I'm done. I got a concussion, and I got what's called an insufficiency fracture in my shin. Some lady didn't know how to ski, and she slid into the trail like sideways, like doing this thing.
Yeah.
And I had 2 choices: either destroy this lady or wipe out hard. And I took the second choice and I banged my head off the ground.
Oh, shit.
It was bang. I heard this, and I had a helmet on, but it was still the bang was loud, and I was dizzy for the rest. I 100% got a concussion, and I didn't feel right for the rest of the day. And then I was like, I'm done. This is not worth the thrill. Everybody I know has a torn ACL from it, a concussion. My grandpa died.
Oh, God,
You
I'm
know?
sorry. Yeah.
No,
I didn't know if you meant your.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Not
but
my
no, they
grandpa.
do, though.
They all have stories.
Well, yeah, they all
know?
have this, like,
Yeah.
somebody knows a Sonny Bono
Yeah,
who just,
yeah.
like, launched right into a tree of a mighty oak.
It's not worth it.
No, dude, I just never enjoyed it that much. And when I tried snowboarding, I'm like, I sucked at skateboarding and was a poser at that. Why am I even attempting this?
Snowboarding, you're attached to that fucker, too. At least with
Yeah.
skis, the skis pop off.
Yeah, you can get away.
Yeah.
The board's coming with you when you fall.
I know a lot of people got knocked out snowboarding because the feet go up in the air.
Yeah.
You know, like something happens, the feet go up in the air and your head first.
Dude, my son does it, and he's 10, and I let him, but he's pretty good at it. But I always get very nervous when he goes to do it. But he's good with. I mean, he's a very good athlete.
The good thing is little kids have less weight, and when they're falling, it's not as painful, and then they're all flexible and pliable. They're not.
Dude, he broke his arm. It was crazy, and he was better in like. It was like 8 days. It was like Wolverine. It's like, how did you do this? Like, I tore my, meniscus, ACL, blew off half my kneecap.
Oh boy.
And I was making fun of my friend, and then he tackled me, and we were on a linoleum floor with keg beer.
Oh no.
So instead of going to the hospital when it was in a lot of pain, I'm like, I'll just wait till the morning. And I had my friends carry me around this party. And then the next morning, I'm like, yeah, this isn't moving at all. So my friend Jimmy drove me to the hospital, and dude, it was like out of a sitcom. Like, doctors opened up a door into my leg. He wheeled me into a drinking fountain on accident. Like, I broke my leg more just trying to get into the hospital. And then by the time I got in for them to do the surgery, they're like, what happened? I couldn't be like, oh, I was drunk at my friend's house. You know, I was like, oh, I slipped on ice. It was winter. I was walking to my car, and they're like, this is a lot of damage for just slipping on ice, because I just twisted it all night. And I should have known. I mean, my foot was like behind me.
Oh god.
When I did it, like my knee just is. So I have rods in my right knee. So I just tried.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You have rods to keep it together?
3, yeah.
Wow. It was that bad?
Yeah, like you can hear it pop sometimes when I walk. It's pretty nice.
Does it hurt?
Sometimes, but not as bad as you think it would. If I'm like doing a treadmill for a long time, or if I do something where we're just outside, like, because I'll go hiking or whatever, like, so my wife likes it. So we'll do that, but I like it. That'll hurt after maybe a couple miles, but not like a severe pain. But
Just annoying.
yeah,
That's fine.
Yeah, and you can like weather messes with it in the sense, but nothing crazy.
Is there an option to take those rods out? Because I know a lot of them, they put them in there so that the bones heal correctly, right?
Yeah. There might be. I mean, it's been 25 years. I'm sure there's been advancements in it, and I just don't bring it
I
up.
bet your bones are just growing around it
Oh,
now.
I'm sure it's destroyed. They're probably like, "Why didn't you come in?" I'd be like, "You didn't bring it up either."
Yeah, I know a guy who broke his arm, and the screws from the plate that kept his arm together were popping through his skin. So he had another operation. They opened up his arm again and took the plate out, and because the arm had healed, like the bones had fused, but then the plates and the screws started backing out.
That's
through his skin. They're
that-
poking through his skin.
That's what happened to my son, and it sucked because he was like 6, and him and his friend were hanging out at his friend's house, and they had like a slide that was 8 feet in the air, and they both decided to jump off of it.
Oh God!
And he landed funny, and he's a little kid. So I was at my friend's mom's funeral. I like rushed back to get him. It's the worst thing in the world when it's your kid. They just